What up, everybody? We are back. It's Smidge. It's the King. We are back. And we just got done doing WrestleMania 1.
What's up, everybody?
So, anyways, what we're going to do now is, since we are in 1985, what we are going to do now, this is, I believe, the last pay-per-view that my other son hasn't really seen. We are going to do the Wrestling Classic. They claim it's the first WWE pay-per-view. But from all the information I've gathered, it was on November 7th, 1985. If I am wrong, please get at me. And considering WrestleMania was in March, that's a huge difference. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me and let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. But the Wrestling Classic, beautiful pay-per-view. First pay-per-view they claim, November 7th, 1985. And it was in Rosemont, Illinois. Had about an attendance of about 14,000 people. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move on. This message is brought to you by E&J. It's actually not brought to you by E&J. But, yeah.
He just likes his E&J.
I just like E&J. So anyways, so in case y'all want to know why the eyes steadily go down. Hey, it's 82 degrees here in Florida. Sometimes you just got to drink E&J. And a snow cap. And a wife beater. Alright, now. Alright, moving on, man. With the first match of the night, we had Adrian Adonis. I think this was before he turned all,
Yeah, gold dusty.
Right. All Darren Youngish. All Darren Youngie. With Jimmy Hart, as he beat Corporal Kirshner in the first round. Now, keep in mind, this is a tournament. There's only one match on this entire card that's not in the tournament, and that is the WWF title match, which we'll touch on later. But his first round, Adrian Adonis defeats Corporal Kirshner, and I give this match 2 stars. Listen, man, Adrian Adonis is a legend. Some people even say Corporal Kirshner is. I just have a problem with that, even though I'm fat. That fat-ass Adrian Adonis just running around, boom, 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 chasing people. It just looked really bad. You know what I mean? But maybe that's just me. So, what was your thoughts, Smidge? On
I have to give it a 3-star match. It was an average match. It just didn't stick out to me. It was just another match. But they are 2 legends. Before Adrian Adonis was Darren Youngish.
And before any of you get on me for smoking, let me make this clear. I'm not the one trying to be pro wrestlers. That's them. I can smoke. I'm not trying to be a pro wrestler. I got money. I'm fine. Anyway, let's move on. Now, next match. You would think this would have been a great match. Dynamite Kid, Nikolai Volkov. First round of the tournament. Dynamite Kid, I believe, no, that was Davey Boy Smith that got injured later. But this was a horrible match, actually. Dynamite Kid did get the win. I give it a 1 star.
I have to give it a 0 just because how quick the match was. It was like a minute. And all it was after the bell rung, Nikolai Volkov sung the Russian national anthem. Dynamite Kid drop kicked him and pinned him. That's just all that happened.
Yeah, and just in case y'all think I'm bullshitting about keeping win-loss records, trust me, y'all can check my shit out. It's there. Then, hold on, I ain't even done yet. Keep the rosters with the win-loss records. I don't bullshit. How about my pro wrestling? Shit's serious to me. Alright. I take teaching these kids this history pretty seriously. Now, next we had Randy Savage with Miss Elizabeth defeat Ivan Putski. Randy Savage, huge win. Good to see him out there with Miss Elizabeth. Got the win over the legendary Ivan Putski. I give it 3 stars. Great. It was average. It wasn't the best Macho Man match.
I have to agree with you. 3 stars. It was a competitive match, but then again, it was just another match. I like to see Macho Man out there with Ivan Putski, but I still have to give it a 3.
He gives it a 3. This next match I give a 4 stars. And it could have been a 5 if it wasn't an injury, or at least a storyline injury. Ricky Steamboat defeated Davey Boy Smith. Ricky Steamboat and Davey Boy Smith is just an elite matchup. And they wrestled hard. I believe they were both faces at the time. Great matchup. Davey Boy Smith, in the story, I don't know if it was in real life, he got kind of hurt on the ropes, and it was bad, but Ricky Steamboat got the win, and it was kind of a forfeit win. So I give it to Ricky Steamboat. If it was a storyline, they played it off very well. Very well. Ricky Steamboat win, 4 stars. Love Ricky Steamboat. At least in the ring. I hate his promo. I hate his fucking promos. But in the ring, he's great. Promo-wise, he's corny as shit. Alright.
So I have to give it I have to rate it a little higher than that. I have to give it a 4.5 star, just for the reason that I liked the match. It was very competitive. I actually liked how they build it up. I like to be able to see Ricky Steamboat lift Davey Boy Smith over his head, and Davey Boy Smith do the exact same thing. I also liked how the storyline and injury came about too. I also like to see that because you could always build off of that, and at the time I think that's what they were building off of. And if you could build off that, you could have this big rivalry that you could build up to with Davey Boy Smith and Ricky Steamboat.
Alright, next up. Definitely, yeah, you're right. You're exactly right, sir. Junkyard Dog and the Iron Sheik. Another 2 legends. 3 stars is what I gave the matchup. I'm always sad to see the Sheik lose. I love the Iron Sheik. He may be crazier than I am. I gotta give the Iron Sheik some credit. Junkyard Dog got the win, though. Junkyard Dog had a big night tonight on this pay-per-view, and we'll get to that later. But Junkyard Dog with the big victory over the Iron Sheik. Wonderful. I give it 3 stars. Man, you know, they're not very technically sound. So 3 stars is about the best it's going to get.
I have to agree with you. It's a 3-star match. I like to see Junkyard Dog get the big win, but I also don't like to see Iron Sheik lose. I just liked Iron Sheik's character, and I thought they could always build up off of him more like that. But I always like to see them both wrestle. They were both great competitors. I always thought Iron Sheik did a lot better at the time.
It's hot as shit. All y'all that's freezing all over, let me tell y'all something right now. What is it, December 8th, December 9th?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all freezing like a motherfucker. Here, it's 82 degrees.
I was sweating earlier.
And I'm in a snow cap. It's because my hair's growing out. And y'all ain't seeing me on camera until my hair's braided. Or at least combed. Right now, fuck it. Why not?
You still gotta compete with this great hair, Dad.
Right, I don't know about that. Alright, next match, I give it a 1 star. I hated this match. Moondog Spot with a countout victory over Terry Funk, who had Jimmy Hart with him. I hated this match. Give it 1 star. If I gave zeros, I'd give a 0. Moondog Spot's ugly, goofy ass mows on. And I kind of feel Moondog Spottish right now.
You do look like Moondog Spot.
No, I do not. My hair is not blonde.
If it was, you would look just like Moondog Spot.
I do not look like anything like Moondog Spot.
You have teardrops.
I have teardrops and tattoos. Moondog Spot does not look like me.
He's a fat white guy.
I'm a fat... Moondog Spot's a fat white guy.
Oh.
So in that sense, yes, I'm a fat white guy and I look like Moon... Alright, fuck it. I look like Moondog Spot.
Okay. So I'll give this match a 1 just because I didn't like...
Y'all gonna tell me this shit ain't epic? Seriously? Alright, go ahead.
So I give this match a 1. I didn't really like it. I didn't like how Moondog Spot also advanced. I thought that was a terrible decision to have Moondog Spot win. Just because you would never... What's the Moondog Spot going to do? Because I didn't realize the winner of this match is actually the winner of the tournament's supposed to get a push, and the more that you advance, the more you're going to end up getting a push. But
if you look at WrestleMania 1, though, they did. And I'll explain that to you shortly. Once this is all over, remember, this was supposed to have happened before WrestleMania 1. And Moondog Spot winning kind of makes sense because you got 2 dogs versus each other. After this, he faced Junkyard Dog.
Oh, yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Oh, look at that. 2 dogs fighting. I do not like Moondog Spot. Not over Terry Funk.
And we are not for dogs fighting.
Like Michael Vick.
I do like Michael Vick, though. I don't like dogs fighting. But I do like Michael Vick. Even though he plays against my Giants. Actually, he doesn't because he sucks and he's benched. That's why I like him in the Eagles. Eagles lead division this year, I think. Let me go ahead and move on.
Time for the Cowboys.
This is not a football channel. Tito Santana. Reba.
Flying burrito.
defeated the original Rock, Magnificent Don Morocco, which I thought, I gave it 4 stars. I love this match. Morocco had Mr. Fuji. Mr. Fuji, yes.
The
Mr.
powder.
Fuji, yes. Anyway, Morocco got the loss and Tito moved on. I'm a big Tito guy. I love him and his flying burrito, whatever the hell they call the finishing move, which is very racist. I do like Tito Santana, but I also like The Rock, the real Rock, not Dwayne Johnson. Don Morocco. Now, 4 stars. I gave it one of the best scores of the night.
So I have to give it a 4 star. Just like the match. The match was also competitive. It wasn't really a story behind the match, but
Apparently also brought to you by Universal Orlando, which I recommend you going to. It's a nice place. Go ahead.
yeah, but the match was also very competitive. It was a competitive match. There wasn't really a story behind it, as I could see from there, but it was also a really good match in general. I'd like to see the next match, which I did, but still, it made me want to see.
What the fuck was that? I'd like to see the next match, which I did. So, anyways, Paul Orndorff, Cowboy Bob Orton. If you think about it, if you look at WrestleMania, it's kind of interesting because this is after. You can tell this is after that because remember, Paul Orndorff had Bob Orton in his corner at WrestleMania 1. That is evidence, my friends. Evidence.
I don't think they're your friends, Dad.
You are my friends. You are my friends. Alright, let's move on. Paul Orndorff got the win by disqualification. I gave it a 3 stars. I love the 2 people involved. Not a big Bob Orton guy. Even though I'm a Randy Orton, I do like Randy Orton. Even though Randy Orton can't stop smoking weed and can't do what's right.
We are not for weed, but at least on this show.
He's not for weed anyway, and neither am I. I have not been, but I will tell you now, I am rooting for its legalization so I can. Since I've become a parent, I do not smoke weed. Haven't smoked weed, will not smoke weed until it becomes legal. Yeah, I know you probably think I'm just saying that because this is public. Listen, I wouldn't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, you ain't never seen a motherfucker locked up one for admitting you smoke weed on YouTube. I don't admit I smoke weed because I honestly don't. A lot of you motherfuckers are like, no, your eyes are too low. You look like you smoke. I honestly don't. Honestly, they've never known me to smoke, and they won't know me to smoke until after they're 18, and I no longer have to provide for them, or
It's legal.
it's legal. Because I don't believe in taking away their cereal for weed. I just don't believe in doing it. There ain't nobody rich around here, but I will grab me a.
IC&J.
They're fed, motherfuckers. I made sure I got the chicken and buffalo sauce for tonight first. Anyway, let's move on.
Craving, by the way.
Hold on, man. We're at 13 minutes and 26 seconds. This shit's about to end. We still got half a show left. So we will come right back with part 2 of this Wrestling Classic. Make sure you pay attention. I'll probably add them together and all that dumb shit. So anyway, I'm out. He's out. We are out.
Smidge.